There's a boy, he meets a girl, they fall in love.
Oh my god, purple hair!
And it's a visual novelty. Does it smell like candle and ass?
Hey, welcome back to Visual Novelties.
Candle and ass!
Welcome back to Candle and Ass. Joe is choking on candle smoke because he's retarded.
It's better than your poo stink!
Oh, well, I just farted again. You just get to do
asshole.
You just get well, that's where it came from. Just got to live with it. So anyway, last time I promised a crappy school story, and I'm going to deliver. So when I was in school, like, my parents always were super like, you need to take honors classes and honors classes and honors classes. And I did. I took honors classes all throughout high school. Mainly just because my parents were like, this is so important. And kind of not really was. Like, it helped. Like because I ended up doing a lot of stuff with film and fiction, like, honors English, like doing honors English and then AP English was great because I just had way more exposure to storytelling and grammar and, like, the English language, since that's the language I write in. But, like, everything else is a complete waste of my time.
I feel like the story needs to be really epic with the music that's playing right now.
Oh, okay. It's not going to be epic, but... So, my senior year, I was in a bunch of AP classes. And I was in AP Calculus, AP Government, and honors Physics, which was not an AP class, but we took the AP test. It was like our teacher's dick way of, like, making us take an AP class while being able to grade us on a normal grading scale. It was like, alright, fine, what? So anyway, the AP Government class is basically a thing where we did the We the People competition. Genuinely like, comment, and subscribe if you know what the We the People constitutional debate program is. Because I don't know if anybody does. Anyway, I was on the team. It was a debate team. I've always been good at debating. And we just had a pretty good team that year. And it's not a super big thing. Like, we went to the state competition and there were like 6 teams. But it's kind of a thing where, like, everybody's good because there's a few of them. And so, like, in a weird way, like, not having more teams and that type of thing, like, makes it more competitive because you're always competing against the same schools every time. We won by a pretty thin margin because one of our team members came up with this ridiculous analogy that was actually awesome. But regardless, when you win state, you go to nationals, which is in Washington, D.C., which is kind of crazy. But yeah, you go to the national competition in Washington, D.C., and of course, this meant we had to take like a half a week off of school, and it was towards the end of the spring semester. And we go there, and I had an awesome time. Had a love tryst. That's a true story. And I'll save it for another time, maybe.
Sure.
Came back, and I got back, and I had missed some class time. And this was most important in physics because we had finished everything we needed for the AP exam, but we still had another test on electricity and magnetism. And I had missed the beginning of that unit. And I wasn't there. I was in Washington, D.C. for another class, for school. I wasn't there for pleasure. I was on vacation. And so I go to my teacher and I'm like, hey, so can I get like, can I get some notes on what happened? No. What? No. Okay. Well, can you like tell me what chapters I need to read, what I need to go over? And he was like, no. And I was like, why not? And he was like, well, maybe you should have been here in class. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I'm sorry. I was in Washington. I said, I was in Washington. I was like, I was away for AP Government. It was a class. I had to go. And he was like, well, when you do that, you miss stuff. So he was looking at us for no reason. This guy who had been great to me for my entire high school career just for no reason I could discern, was suddenly a petty asshole about a unit of the class that didn't matter for anything. It was just like, of all the flavors, you choose to be salty. It was like, what the fuck?
Should have went to the principal about that.
I didn't care. I had my A in the class solidified 10 times over. So I was like, even if I get like a C on this test, it doesn't matter.
Clannad, everyone.
Yeah, this piece of junk.
You gotta make up for lost time now.
God,
After story time with Will. You're not clicking fast enough. I can still read some of it. So there, it's covered. I don't. It says it's still she and.
This is gonna sound great on the mic. It's clicking.
They F C S I no what my what I no I do yes I do. I just still she those crap.
Oh yeah, keep going right there. I finished. I'm gonna get. We're at the bottom of the hill.
Oh no!
Whoa! Is girl gonna be there? She's dead.
Girl is seriously dead. And those girls are laughing at Fat Tim again. Fat stupid Thai Tim.
Stupid Thai Tim. Look at those stripes on his shirt. They're so gay.
No, we're done here. This has gone far enough. One boy can only take so much bullying. Stop.
No, man. Look, clearly because of the fact that he's still here, he is a rock. He is just...
We have the Rock of Gibraltar in this class.
There is no amount of ridicule that he cannot handle because he is still here. And it has clearly not had any actual, like, tangible effect on him. His face is exactly the same.
He has given 0 fucks.
Yeah, absolutely. He's like, why is your shirt so gay, Tim? And he just turns to them, because I'm homosexual. And they're like, oh.
No. They'll be like, hey, Fat Tim, why is your stupid tie so stupid? He just turns to him and be like, I'm going to inherit a massive company and be far wealthier than any of you sluts. And they're just like, oh my god. He just totally told us what for.
Whatever, you're gay.
Okay.
High school insults. Man.
This time wisely. That's a good wisdom.
Are you ready for it? Ellipses and immediate
Yep.
You do know why that scene transition happens? It's because in other arcs he actually pays attention to what's going on in class.
Sure. Yo is just bad for him in every way, shape, and form.
Well, he's not actually pursuing her yet.
She's not helping him at all.
Let's see.
God.
Start by introducing yourself, I'm pretty sure.
Jump to the right. Say good day.
Say hello. In the cafeteria again today? I wouldn't mind eating out if you could. I was just about to say the same thing to you. I was like, we're both poor. Tim, you're so poor. Why are you poor, Tim? You can't even afford a jacket. Poor, stupid Thai, fat, gay Tim.
I'm richer than both of you combined.
Shut up, poor boy.
Okay. Bullying is never funny now.
Except in this instance, it's hilarious.
Please, no bully.
Except when it's hilarious. Right, yeah. You won't have the energy to go to school in the afternoon if you work tonight.
In the afternoon.
I just need to find a job that doesn't involve physical labor. You know, like a job where you use your brain. Sunahara.
Yeah, good luck.
Sunahara.
Sunahara.
What in the world are you going to teach children? I'd be terrified to send my child to you. That's not accurate.
That was actually pretty good. For a pretty dog.
Are you pretty dog too? It's miracle!
I'm just gonna let that speak for itself.
I am very happy right now.
You are?
Yes, this whole scene is very pleasing to me.
Yeah, it's wonderful. I'd say it's a miracle in the first place if you were a talking dog. You think my pronunciation and stuff is perfect, right? You know, there's so much for me to pick apart that I don't know where to begin. I'm just gonna get drunk. I'm going to the bar with my dad.
Okay.
Okay, that's
Nailed
really...
it. That's a bingo! Is that how you say it? You're pretty sure you just say bingo. Bingo!
Bingo! There's beans in it, right? Oh, no
I
beans?
didn't say that, no.
What movie? I don't know what this movie is from.
It was Glorious Bastards!
I haven't watched that in like 70 years.
Oh my god!
I haven't watched that since
so good.
40 years before I was born.
Which was 70 years ago? Are you 66?
I said 40 years before I was born.
I said 4 years.
No, 40.
Well, you're not 30 either, so something's still wrong here.
Nitpick my joke into oblivion. Let's keep doing this. It's never stopped being amazing. Bringing in all the views.
Please like, comment,
massive
subscribe.
entertainment.
If you enjoy me nitpicking,
We're professionals, ladies and germs.
We are not professionals. You stop that right now.
I quit.
Hooray. Why did you just rub your headset on the microphone?
Stop ruining our jokes! God, as if that wasn't enough, I listened to Sunohara go on like an idiot for the rest of lunch. I'm glad you summed that up for us. It's now the class after lunch. Right after lunch. Is this the class? Wait, I'm sorry. I'm completely dislodged temporally. When does this class take place?
The teacher's voice almost sounds like a lullaby after lunch.
It feels like my eyelids are almost closed after lunch. After lunch. Something hit my head after lunch.
Yep.
I look down at the floor, I see a small piece of an eraser. Okazaki. It's not Okazaki, it's Okazaki.
Okido.
Okidoki.
Okidoki.
Tomoya Okidoki.
I am E-OK.
What is it? This is about to fall asleep. Take a look outside. Outside? I'm at the school gate. It's here again. What is? The strippers.
Oh.
I didn't call them this time. This is just crazy.
They just started
I
showing
wonder
up.
if today is the day this guy's gonna finally kill the teacher.
No. Still not. That comes later. What's out the window?
Of course, given the time, there's no way there's anybody there. I think I just caught a glimpse of something. Looks like a tiny animal moving around in small steps. Is it a dog or a raccoon?
Is it? It must be.
It's probably man-bear-pig.
Yep.
Bolton? He remembers! I'm blown away by the fact that he remembers.
If I remember correctly,
What?
it's a small baby boy.
How does he remember that? That's physically impossible.
It is. He doesn't pay attention in school, therefore he should have no memory.
Is it? Alright, Joe, you did this show by yourself. I'm gonna drive to Woodman's and just sleep there.
Okay.
Is it here to see Kyo again? Whoa. There's no chalkboards out the window.
He noticed us at this point? Wow.
Look at the teacher with my eyebrows still frowned due to my sleepiness. With your look. You're not trying to listen during class, you're just being a bother. Leave the room Oh.
Sweet!
Clank. I'm sorry, I'm chained to my desk for no reason.
He just got permission to leave class.
Get expelled for this. Thud, thud. Bang! Someone shot him!
The guy at the front is like, no, it was my turn! I was waiting to do that. Wow.
And walk down the hallway even though it's class time.
You are a delinquent, Tomoya.
I'm in the garden next to the school gate. There's no one else here. I can faintly hear the noise of a PE class coming from the field on the other side of the school building. They're all wasting their time. They're gonna die anyway.
Wow, that got dark fast.
Aside from that, it's completely quiet here. So in the silence, there's a baby boar brushing its body and nose against the wall and wagging its tail.
Is it marking its territory?
I don't know.
What the hell is this boar doing?
As I call him, his tail stands up in response. He doesn't have it. Okay.
Oh.
Like a fast forward, he walks like a fast forwarding video. So all sorts of lines appear across him, and the picture kind of loses its tracking for a minute. And
just remember, Tomoya, be kind. Rewind. Trouble with your
no, I'm just
device
settings. Trot trot. Hey. Trot trot. Wham.
Oh.
Ow. Well, that's what Miles used to do. It's really not much of an impact since he's so small, but stop it.
Stop!
Yeah, you dead.
Stop!
Shoot, I guess I'll have to make you into stew this time.
Oh, darn.
I finally get what I want.
They do say that boars are reckless rushers. I'm pretty sure no one has said that at any point in history.
Is that a magic card, Rush Recklessly?
No.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Reckless charge.
What's Rush Recklessly?
I don't know.
That's a magic card.
Are you high?
It's Rush
It's not a
Recklessly.
magic card. Googling it.
Glad you're taking away
you
time
brought
from
this
our
upon
show
yourself.
that's being broadcast on the internet, on
Don't
YouTube,
care.
to look up a magic card on your phone, Joe. Way to be a
It's a
professional.
Yu-Gi-Oh card, you fuck.
Is it?
It does have a boar on it, to be fair. Like, exactly
Glad I can read
a
that
boar.
text.
It
Probably gives a bonus to attack
Yeah,
or something,
whatever.
and a minus to defense. Wotan looks at me, almost as if there's something he wants. He wanders around and sniffs in front of me and wiggles his tail.
I wonder if he's looking
peeks
for
at
a
me.
truffle. Is he one of those prize-winning truffle pigs? What's a boar?
He walks towards as if he's made his decision. Oh? I want to eat your leg.
Yeah, he's...
Randomly wiggles his short legs in the air. The hell are you trying to do there? For Christ's sake, you're an animal and you're hitting on a
He
human?
found a truffle.
Hell, actually, what are you even? A guy? A girl? If you're a guy, I'm making a stew out of you. Oh, whoa!
Wow.
If you're a girl, it's mating time.
Oh, God, no.
Coming toward me.
You're already dead. Sa warudo.
She threw a book at him from the school window.
Yeah.
And almost hit him. She threw it this far.
Carved a crater into stone.
Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So that my state of mind. Botan, you just had a held Botan up in front of it, like, hey, you did that. You did it. you
just
did
killed
it.
your pig. This is your fault.
I did nothing. He was awfully happy about it. He found a place where he feels comfortable. So he found it by sniffing?
Oh, he must be some sort of
Animal!
animal that finds things by scent.
Right, he's a dog.
Yeah, or a raccoon.
Yeah. Probably a coon dog.
A rat dog.
A radog. A radagoon.
No, that's offensive.
That's offensive. Who is it offensive to, Joe?
Dogs and raccoons.
Why?
Because you're making a mockery of their rich and vibrant heritage with your slanderous talk.
Ow. What is there? You seem very knowledgeable. What is this rich and vibrant heritage?
You see, back in ancient days.
Yes. Continue.
There's nowhere to continue.
There's not much of a vibrant history, Joe. You should study up more. How does it feel? That's going to completely devastate your joke.
If you are a scholar of the rich and lustrous history of dogs and or raccoons, please like...
There's no hope.
Sorry, couldn't finish it. Alright.
Don't do any of those things if you're a rich historian of dog and raccoons. Dog and raccoon history.
Oh boy.
Going.
Mommy's back. I get beatings when mommy's here.
Oh, Joe, you've gone too far.
He droops his ears like a dog.
Joe, you've too far.
I
Too far.
didn't do it.
Too far.
The movie is.
Too far.
Oh, it's that girl. Extra beatings.
Joe, why? Joe, animal abuse is never funny.
Oh, but bullying's fine, huh?
It's.
Huh?
I never said that. I just made jokes. I didn't say they were okay.
Bullying is okay. Will Ryan, 2015.
I never said that.
Rewind to this time code shown on the screen right now.
That's
see exactly
not a
when
time
Will
code.
Ryan said that in the year 2015.
I never said bullying is okay. This is a lie. This is an organized conspiracy to destroy my public image.
What public image?
A good one. You know what?
Hey.
That aside, this thing's your family's, right? Botan, why is he here? He probably came here to see Kyo. Body's been shaking all over since just now. What's going on? Well, it's probably because I came.
She can't speak.
Oh, wow!
No, she can't speak normally because she has a flower on her nose.
Like, oh. Damn it, now I'm really screwed.
Ooh, he is gonna have explosive diarrhea here pretty quick.
Doesn't like you, huh? Well,
I told its fortune once.
most likely that very moment Botan's body suddenly begins to tremble. What's wrong? Like when Fujibashi came, he sounds very happy. And there's here again. Oh, Yo hugs Botan, who'd run toward her, and smiles as she walks this way. See, dogs love her, so she must be a good person.
Do raccoons love her too?
Further study is required into their rich lineage of the Japanese.
Yeah, but
raccoons.
the animal avoided Dio, so what's wrong with Dio?
She's a bitch.
I guess.
There's a story
you
behind
stutter too much, girl.
Actually, she came to confess her love to me.
Wow.
She couldn't even wait until school's out, so I guess she's actually way bolder than she looks.
Moya, you've gone too far.
That's pretty amazing. It looks like she's about to cry. By the way, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
I know. But she's out here since she's worried you got kicked out of the classroom during class. She says, and let out a sigh. And lets out a sigh?
Who knows?
Next to her, Fujibayashi nods her head exaggeratedly. Her face is still red. Get me something. Buy you a juice if you take care of him during 6th period, too. You're kidding. More pig! You don't listen to class anyway. Even if I sleep, it still counts towards my attendance. That's important, so don't just disregard it. I'll treat you to lunch tomorrow, too. Leave it to me! Pound my chest in agreement. Food. Food is a great motivator.
Yeah.
I don't know about you.
Almost like somebody said that they would be
What?
getting me food for a certain viewing of a certain other anime that we're doing. And then reneged that offer.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We just start recording our conversations.
What is it? It was a great read I did just there. Well, I don't think you should do that. I wasn't in class anyway, so it doesn't matter. Even so, I don't think it's nice. So she says. What should we do, Oni-chan? Well, isn't it obvious? Of course ditching class is unacceptable. You're picking a fight, aren't you? Huh? I think you should go to class. Yeah, I guess. What about the pig then? You just leaving me until class is over? Not that. Ooh-hee. Class is going to start. During the bell time, Fujibayashi begins to become flustered. Botan wiggles his tail as he watches her. Well, can't help it. I'm gonna have to eat him.
Yep.
Let's make stew. We'll miss class. Let's make stew! She takes a breath as she steps forward.
We already ate lunch. Stew!
Take it to class. Like, just a shocking betrayal. Botan's like, what? You?
Bad end for Botan. Good end for
the
everyone
credits
else.
just roll as sounds of chewing are heard.
Yay!
No music, just the sounds of meat being chewed. was that grunting you did?
It was chewing meat.
Are you sure you're not chewing steel? New plushie. Botan's 7 skills. Botan, go. Run's body freezes on Kyo's mark. He then stays that way without moving in the slightest. I don't blink. It doesn't even seem like he's breathing. Don't tell me you're taking him back to class with him like acting like a plush. Amazing, right? You're a moron. Huh? There's no way you can stay that way for 50 minutes. Of course you can. There's this one time I forgot about him and left him underwater for 10 minutes.
Sorry, that is animal cruelty.
Oh my god.
We're going to have to agree with narrator here.
You mean Tomoya?
No, narrator.
There's no narrator. Tomoya's in a monologue. Narrator. He should get together with girl and victim. Then they can have a threesome. Yeah. That's what you do when 3 or more people are together. Sex. That's how the saying goes, right?
Three's a sex.
Three's a sex. That's another common English idiom that is definitely real.
All the time I hear that. Especially when, when I'm in a group of 3 people and we're all having sex.
Yeah. If you're ever in a group of 3 people and the first thing that springs to your mind upon meeting up with them is sex, like, comment, subscribe.
Well, we just got a lot of male subscribers.
Oh, man. Oh, great. That's our main demographic anyway.
Oh.
Women suck.
Beep.
I'm believing that. That's a joke. It's fine if you're so skeptical. Here. She says and squeezes Botan into my chest. I'll leave him to you. What do you mean? You want to know whether he can stay like that, right? That's why I'm leaving him in your care. Just go to class with him sitting on your lap. You're kidding! Come on, have faith in Botan and me. No! You can't really trust someone who tells you to have faith in them. Yeah, take him for now. Mama,
Throw him in her face.
I'm 100% sure I've got to take him.
Face throw.
Grab her face and throw her.
Add and toilet seat cover in every sentence.
That's not... It's before that.
Oh. Tear it up and throw it away.
It's after that. God. Wasting precious time, Joe!
Yes, take him. Obviously.
You owe me one. I say with a gloomy expression. Yep, I'll return the favor if I remember. Assistant speeds off into the school building. I look at Botan, who's sitting in my arms, not moving in the slightest. He is dead. He has suffocated, and now he is dead. My face is reflected in his round eyes, which have become mirrors somehow. He's that dead. Glow on his eyes. His eyes get a little watery, forming a thin layer of tears, but his body still doesn't move in the slightest. That is not... Fuck this.
Just now, this is when you're like, no, implausible. All realism broken.
It's bullshit. This whole game is bullshit.
It wasn't any of the other silly, goofy shit that's
No.
Pig, stuffed animal, no.
Bullshit. I quit. 0 out of 10. This game is balls.
Worst game I've ever played. Would never ever touch with a giant long pole. Absolutely hate it worse than anything. 7 out of 10.
It needs to be burned, but since it's on my hard drive, I'll just put it in the recycling bin.
IGN.
Leave me alone. Jeez, to think you're finally showing your face in class. Teacher complains as he turns around to look at the look face. The chalkboard.
How many times do you
Sekai Project! What the hell are you doing? I can understand what you want to say.
Look, man.
I can want to understand what you wanted to say. I, the famous delinquent of the school, am holding a pig boar plushie in my lap during session class.
Okay.
No matter how you look at it, it's weird as Hades hell. It's odd creepy.
Most of those words you're saying are not on the screen.
No, they're there.
Oh, no.
It's great. It's a great translation. I can somewhat feel that the people sitting around.
I'm sorry, we are 4 hours into this, and we've encountered like 2 typos.
At least 17.
That's not. No, we have not.
1,000.
Like 2 typos. That's fine.
At least 17. At least 76 million.
2 times as long as Uncle Tom's Cabin.
It's not acceptable. This is a publicly released game that took months and had QA testers who are apparently dumb as hell. I'm sorry, I was being overtly harsh for no reason. Besides, isn't that a pillow?
Speaking of being overly harsh,
what?
We may have to pick up this harshness again next time.
Yeah, I'm gonna see how fast I can lose subscribers. Just start naming off. Just start stating racist slurs.
I wouldn't do that.
I mean, I have a list here. I printed it out.
Why?
Hang on, I'm gonna pick up some papers. I got the papers right here.
Those are papers.
Next time on Visual Novelties, I pick up some more papers.
Stop it! You're a madman. Please stop picking up all those papers. He's insane.
All right.